What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show for this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on it for this offense, and really...
Oh, he's got some space! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it up to 34. Corners are going to bail. Back to throw, it's Chafin. Got him downfield. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. They'll go to the air on second and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Reese. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gives it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line, guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
Quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle is in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Bringing the heat. The short hands. It's Thomas. At the 35, he's open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Makes the catch. It's Branch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The short hands, it's Branch. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, that's a simple pitch and catch. That's called a stick route. It's a real quick out route in the middle of the field. The tight end's able to make the catch. Nice play.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
The pass play they hoped would spread the defense out and create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Back open in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Branch. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Branch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. With the catch, it's Humphries. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. The Dogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's dealt. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Creates a little space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The play action fake. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Finding open areas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Traore. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
First down, Bulldogs.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. He's got it on the run. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest...
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Great job by the back on the option.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Dropping back, it's Stockton. That's caught. It's Branch. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
At the 33. First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Branch. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker is Humphreys. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
In that third down and manageable situation, I love the RPO play call. You just would love to see your offensive line get a little bit more push. That was a good look to run into, but the defense just beat them up front.
Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Pushes for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision making.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on in the 2nd half.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it out.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Branch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Pulls it in. It's Branch. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Young. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Branch. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. And the Dogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Makes a grab past the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Dogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to rumble in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He leaves it with his back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. And it's no good. Guys, after that miss, they're still trying to fight their way out of an 18-point hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the air, it's Stockton. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete. incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Dial something up this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Young. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Got a man. It's Bell.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job on the defense. Pressure the quarterback.
And the Dogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Touchdown, Georgia! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Mississippi State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the ground game. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to pass, it's Chapin. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Can't hook up on the long throw, and And fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Branch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Gets it to him on the screen. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Mississippi State, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And, guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Shapen. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for room, it's Booth. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Grab near the marker, it's Thompson. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is
He'll take a shot. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. This